Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's panel discussion with Visionary Women Circle and Women Entrepreneurship Development Organization. Today's topic is essential uh, AI adaptations for business growth. And my name is Suruchi, and I'm thrilled to be a part of this exciting conversation regarding artificial intelligence. So, as we know, the business landscape today is continuously evolving, and integrating artificial intelligence or AI into our operations is not an option anymore. It's a necessity for growth. So, today we have two amazing people with me who are going to share their valuable insights and strategies to leverage AI effectively in different aspects of business. So I have with me, first of all, is Ajit Kumar uh, Satpathy, who is a configuration manager at Creta AI, and I am IIM Kozhikode alumni and a technical project manager expert. He brings in a lot of wealth and knowledge about utilizing AI into business processes and how to optimize business processes with AI. Along with that, I have Sindhu Ramesh Kumar with me. She's the founder of Infinity Trek, and innovative AI driven solutions. And she is using AI to transform business functions. And she is going to be sharing her valuable insights on how to implement these technologies for the real world right as we speak. So, good evening, both of you. And I would say, can you please give a short introduction of yourselves as well, from your, a few words from your end, so then we can start into our questionnaires. Who would like to go first?
Sure, maybe I can go first. No problem.
Please go ahead, Sindhu.
Well, thank you. I've got a master's degree in business analytics and in mathematics. Mathematics is driving all the AI over here. So this is my little background, and I've been working with AI and computer vision over the last 8 years. All my experience has been using AI to help business grow faster, to automate processes in the business and different sectors, and to make life easier, to remove manual effort, to enhance manual effort. So this has been my experience throughout. And at the moment, I am building my own startup called Infinite Track, which is completely AI for retail industries. So this is a short intro about me, and thanks you for the warm welcome.
Thank you, Sindhu. Ajit, can you please introduce yourself?
Yep. Yeah, myself, Ajit. I graduated in 2012. My engineering, I'm an electrical engineer by graduation, but I never did anything in electrical. I always passionate about computers and doing things with more transparent vision and mission. So I started my career, did like jump many startups, never worked in any MNC, completed my master's from IIM Kozhikode last year, like 2022, and I work with different AI tools on a daily basis just to make sure I don't lag behind and follow the trend always to see like how business can utilize them. That's all. Yeah. And thanks, Suruchi, for organizing this.
Thank you. Lovely, Ajit. So now I'll jump into questions that we have lined up for both of you. And I'll first go to Sindhu with our first questions. So looking at technology, how it's evolving, and how in terms of everyday. I'm so sorry. Let me rephrase this. Looking at how technology is evolving, I would like to know how can businesses leverage AI to speed up their product ideation and stay ahead in the competition.
All right. So talking about ideation, project ideation, and leveraging AI for this. So let me put a small description about AI first. AI is just a assistant to help you improve your product management or project management or your daily task, whatever it is. It's all about helping you to make your work easier. There are questions about will it replace human? The answer is definitely no. It's only going to help human be more productive. So, in terms of product ideation and analyzing whether your product is going to be a success or not inside the market before even you put it into the market, there are a lot of tools, I would say. I mean, there are a lot of things that you could do by yourself, build by yourself, but to help people who are not technically into uh, or technically engineers over here, they could use tools that are providing support to help them grow their businesses using all this technology, I would say. So let me give you an example of maybe Google Trends or Sprinkler or Crimson Hexagon. These are tools that will help you to analyze the trends that is going on in the market. It will extract information from different sources, maybe Twitter or X at the moment, and then TikTok, and then news and forums. It will extract information from all sources. It will use NLP models over there, natural language processing, over all these texts that it has extracted, and it will give you insights about what is trending and what is best and what people are looking for, what your customers are looking for. So using all these technology, what you could do is you can have an idea of what people want, and based on what people want, you can design your product exactly what they're looking for, because there's no point in making a product that nobody wants to buy, right? So this will help you to decide what people are looking for. Maybe I can give you another example of probably Adobe Analytics or Salesforce. These also do something like that, and they give you more insights on how people are buying, what they're looking for, and what is driving a motivation for them to buy certain products. It uses all these all these tools use historical data, all the data from the internet, historical data, and it will build AI models over it and give you insights into what is driving a person to buy something. So when you get to know how a person is going to buy, once you have decided, the first step is to decide what you're going to build. And once you have decided what you're going to build, now you have to sell it to the people. So for you to sell it to the people, you could use these tools to identify what is driving them to buy. So once you know what is motivating to buy, a person to buy something, you can actually push your marketing. You can design your marketing strategies based on that, and then you can push it to people to buy your products. So this would be on how to buy. There are also so now that you have come to a decision that this is what you're going to make, and this is how you're going to sell. There is another thing that your product, this kind of a product, could already be existing in the market, right? So what makes you so you have to understand what is the other company or your competitors who are inside the market already, and what is their positives and what is their con. So you have to identify what is their con, and you have to push yourself through the con so that people will divert from other products towards your product, right? So there are again tools that are available for this. Maybe I can give you an example over here. Again, Crimson Hexagon also gives these visions, and Brandwatch is another product that will do all the customer competitor analysis, and it will give you strategies on where you can push yourself, what is the cons of the other company, and where you can penetrate yourself into the market. Again, talking on this line, I could also say there are other companies also before you launch your product also, if it is a technical product. So these are B2C kind of products, right? What I spoke about. If you're looking for a more technical perspective of products, there are also tools that will simulate data for you. It will make up mock data for you, like the audience to who you are willing to sell. It will simulate all the data using AI. And once you have all the simulated data, so you can put in all your business strategies into it. And then you can get a feedback also whether your product is going to be sellable or not, whether it is going to hit the market, yes or no. If it is not going to hit, it will also provide you suggestions on how you can hit the market. So all this is done. Obviously, you need a person over there to do all of this, but behind the person, he will need a lot of time, right? If a person has to sit and do all of this manually, it's going to take him a lot of time. Suppose it takes him 2 months to do all of this. What would happen in the 2 months? A lot will change by the time he has done all his research and analysis. A lot has already changed. So when you bring in AI, it will do all of this within hours for you. So you will get to know today itself, okay, whether what I'm doing is in the right direction, yes or no. And you can also use a lot of tools that could get you a lot of NLP products that will help you to get the customer feedback and customer feedback analysis, whether it is positive or negative. You can do a sentiment analysis also. So all this is going to be on after it is being sold, whether you want to make any tweaks on your product. Okay, people are liking it, not liking it, or people are giving some feedback. Oh, you change only this part of your product. You can do a little better on this end, or maybe your service is not good. All of those feedback they can collect, and sitting and reading all of this manually is going to be a very tedious process again. When you put in AI, it will just tell you these are the key things that people are looking for. These are the things that people are happy about. These are things that people are not happy about. You can use all of this to reiterate on your project planning and your product planning, and then you can modify your product accordingly. And this will help you to sell your product more efficiently, right from the ideation on how to build your product and is it acceptable to the market, to the end to sell it to the product, and then getting the customer feedback and for you to reiterate all of this. There are tools that are readily available, which is all AI backed. So when you use this, it will make your work more productive, and it will help you to hit the market also very soon and on the right time also, I would say, because if you take 2 to 3 months to do all your market research manually, the time is very precious. Everything is going to change. 2 to 3 months, there is a lot more things that has come up. Maybe somebody has planned 3 days before you and launched the product 3 days before you, and you are going to launch it today. Might not make much sense, right? It is just like a movie release, right? You don't have blockbuster movies releasing on the same dates, they have a gap. So something like that, it will help you to decide on when to launch your product also. When is the best time to have your product launched in the market? So that way, I would say AI is a very useful product, or AI is a very useful technology in today's life that we cannot forego. We cannot say, I'm not going to use AI and live a life and I can do the best without AI. That's not possible. So, right from for a startup, that's how I've been doing. I've been using AI throughout, and my product is also based on AI. So, this is how I've been taking things forward. Yeah.
Lovely, amazing. So my next question would be for Ajit. And moving on from ideation, I would ask Ajit about how, in today's fast-paced environment, can AI tools streamline daily operations, reduce cost, and also maintain quality and customer satisfaction? Over to you, Ajit.
Yep. Yeah, I think Sindhu completed most of the things. Like he just gave all the insights. But I will start from one of the Sindhu's point. Even like one of like my founder at Certa, he used to say this: AI won't replace people, but people with AI will replace other people. Example, like the idea, like the people who have idea of AI, they will replace other people, not the people. Uh, like AI can replace a particular human being. So when coming to efficiency or like daily operations, so anyone who has a bit of idea that okay how AI can streamline things. Example, if I go to my day-to-day life, I at least use ChatGPT to like use on a daily basis to streamline my own thoughts or like my own content or like my own email content at times. that doesn't mean that I will just copy paste from AI and say that, okay, like my email is gone. But because there are like other issues, like there are platforms who can detect AI write-ups or AI driven data points, because AI is like that smart enough to detect an AI driven or AI written data points. So when I do a chat GPT, that will be like, okay, like I have to put my effort to like at least 10%, 20% effort to get the right answer or the right content for me, which won't be banned. Again, going to like market research, as Sindhu was saying, there is a company called Perplexity AI. I hope like most of them would have heard about it. They are pioneered at market research. So they give you data with citing the reference of like where they found this data, like which document, which government document, which McKinsey article. Uh, there are other, like I think Sprinkler is one of them. I noted down. There is consensus, which is for scientific research, like on a day-to-day basis. Like if you want to do start from the research and understand how it will work. So I think those are like one of the like best tools to start with. And then coming to like automation part of the things, like there is a company called Zapier. Like they were using automation before, but now I think with AI, with power of AI, like they are very much more powerful, like how to orchestrate a like streamline. Example, taking a data from a form to a Excel sheet, or like taking the data from Excel sheet to some other CRM, like they can do it very efficiently as of now. And some of them are like free, like Zapier is free for some time, and then I think it is a paid software. But I think, yeah, like people can start using it to improve their efficiency and daily operation. There is Notion. Like example, Notion uses a document summarization and document management platform, like which will help you to like put all your documents. Example, like you are running your company and you want to keep keep all your sales document, or keep all your what do you call, like training document or onboarding document at a uh, what do you call, helpful place, like, or summarize things uh, like very efficiently. Then I think Notion AI is one of the good app there. You can use Slack. Slack has recently come up with AI. Slack is a day-to-day like messaging and chat messaging app, which will help you like operationally connect to remote teams. Like as like I think post COVID, like everything is very distributed, remote teams across the world. So I think Slack and Microsoft Teams are like one of the good ones, and they now come up with AI like in most cases. There is a company called Loom. I hope like people have heard it. Loom is a video recording and training tool, like which will help you to record a video and also summarize that video if you need. And they are good for like again remote distributed teams. To coming to the business operation side of things, or like putting into SEO, like whether like things are working properly or not. I think there is a company called Surfer SEO. Like what they do, like they take the keyword of your interest, and they take the website that you are interested to search, and they give you the details. Okay, these are the contents which are not correct. These are the content you need to improve. So like that is one of the tool like which you can use for your day-to-day operation for enhancing your Google ranking, because like Google ranking matter the most, like with covering 90% of the search engine. uh, I think to use proper grammar in any content or any write up or anything. I think there is a company called Grammarly, or Quillbot is also there. So those are like just to make sure like you are writing, like you are sending an email to investor. You don't want to be embarrassed that, okay, like there are some like spelling mistake or some a the I mistake, like where like people are like, oh, like there is like a mistake here. So Grammarly or Quillbot can remove those what do you call, remove those errors from grammar. And there is, from a text to image processing, there are Midjourney and DALI, like, which will help you on a day-to-day basis to like convert anything on a text version to an image. So imagine like you want to create a brand image for Infinitrack, for that matter, like I'll just say that, okay, like give me this with this logo and with some like heroines or like some models photo or some heroes photo. I think like now I think there are a couple of them like Midjourney or DALI, like they process that and give you a better marketing ad over the like image as well. So I think, yeah, like these are the points I just took to automate on a day-to-day basis, like how business can grow using these AI tools. I can list it down, if you need in any chat. Yeah.
Okay, lovely, Ajit. And that's a long list of tools that we just mentioned. Moving over, next question goes to Sindhu. Sindhu, as an expert in AI, how would you integrate planning and workflows and minimize your risks in terms of project planning and uh, boost efficiency with AI tools?
Yeah. All right. So when you talk about project planning, there's a lot of things that you might not foresee, or there is a lot of things that maybe you made a mistake, but you do not remember what mistake you made previously, and there are chances that you forget, right? So these are places where a lot of tools can help you use all the historical data. So just in case in a company, you'll be having a lot of projects, right? So when you use these tools to do all your project planning and project management, it will keep track of it will keep track of the behavior analysis. It will keep track of each person's potential, how much story points they can take up in terms of working and all those things. And the skill set of people also, it will take into account, and it will help you do the project planning. So if you would like to know about the tools, maybe I can list down a few also over here. Microsoft has got a project management tool. Atlassian has got a project manager tool, or maybe Monday.com. These are certain tools that you can use to do your project planning, and you can use these tools to foresee any potential risk that is coming up. Also, the tools will use all the historical data, and then it will train the model. And before, when you're doing your project planning itself, it will tell you, okay, there is a bottleneck that you can expect over here, or based on the historical data, it will tell you, okay, this is something that you had a issue last time, so maybe you should take a look into it over here. So when you give these insights beforehand, the project manager can take a look into it, and then they can make decisions beforehand before they commit to a timeline. Suppose they say, I'm going to finish this in 2 weeks, and then it takes 3 weeks. It's not going to look nice on the person who's receiving the product, right? So when you get to know all of this is going to be the potential bottlenecks or the risks, then they can do a planning, and instead of 2 weeks, they can tell them beforehand that this is going to be a 3 weeks project. Or accordingly, if they have to complete it in 2 weeks, they can add in more resources inside and complete it in 2 weeks. But the planning should be done beforehand, right? So these tools will help them manage their project, as well as it will give them insights. I mean, managing the project is one side. These tools also has got a AI with it. So if you go for the AI based version of it, then it will give you more additional insights based on which you can do a planning. It will also give you a timeline planning based on the resources and skill sets that you've got. And if you want to talk about how to schedule it, maybe there are multiple software engineers and they've got the same skill set. How do you schedule it? What to schedule to whom? And if somebody is going on a leave, how to reschedule all these tasks? Again, there are tools like, of course, whatever I mentioned, Microsoft project management, and then Atlassian. All this will help you do it. Additionally, there are tools like Smartsheet or Asana also. which will help you to do a little bit of project management and resource allocation and resource scheduling. It will give you, once you put in all your inputs into it, it will give you a complete planning of the resources. It will give you the exact timelines that would take. Suppose there is a scope creep. Suppose you have planned everything, everything is well done. You have started executing and working on your things. Maybe someone got sick and they took a leave. Things are getting changed, or maybe your client has asked for a new feature request. Things are changing. So whenever there is a small change in the middle, these tools will help you to automatically reallocate your resources or add additional resources, and it will give you a plan on how to take it forward. So you don't have to like sit and think all by yourself. These tools will give you everything automated, and everything will be on your table for you to directly use it and take it forward without any hiccups in your project. Whatever you have planned, everything will move on really smooth. Again, I could say that in terms of planning your resources, there are what tools could I say? Yeah, tools like I think Bring and OnFleet, for example, I can say when you talk about companies that manage delivery systems, right? Like Zepto or Swiggy, these people, I mean, they're not using OnFleet or Bring, but to OnFleet and Bring are certain tools that can help you to manage your delivery systems kind of resource allocation. So beforehand, you with the historical data, it will know when you're going to have a surge in your orders. If it is festive season, how is your order going to be? It's going to be more, less, and based on that, it will give you a hint beforehand. It will tell you that okay, you might expect this much order beforehand, and then they can accordingly manage their resources. They can accordingly put in so many people have to go for delivery. I will need morning to noon these many people, evening these many people, night these many people for delivery. They can do all the planning using these tools. I think some of the tools are pretty much covered by Ajit also, but yeah, these are in terms of managing the project efficiently. I would say these are the tools. Again, if you have to think about whether okay, people are talking about AI, let me just bring in and dump in some tool into my team. That would not really work, right? So you have certain technology already existing inside your company, so you'll have to take a look into which one is more adaptable, because Microsoft and Atlassian are very much similar tools. But you have to see which one is more adaptive to what is your technology, to your company and your people and your team, whatever is more adaptable. You have to bring in that kind of a tool only, and you cannot just dump in anything. Then there'll be uh, you will not have a adaptation over there. People will go against what you're bringing in, and that's where people go against AI. They're trying to bring in AI, but it is not working. The thing is, there should be a smooth transition from when they are not using AI. There should be a smooth transition where you can easily adapt. So adaptable is one thing. So you have to really choose your product based on what is adaptable to the technology you're using, to the kind of people, to the kind of team, to the kind of work that you're doing.
Lovely, lovely, Sindhu. And again, interesting to know how, the kind of tools that you can actually implement to plan your teams and projects. Moving over to Ajit. So, as we all know, digital marketing is getting every day complex. And we would like to know how can a business use AI to create targeted campaigns and personalize customer experience and track return on investment as well in terms of marketing and digital marketing.
Okay. Yeah, coming from product to project to marketing. Marketing is one point where people say like you have to invest much money like to get a lead converted, because on a day-to-day basis, like we see like there are so many leads, but like we don't convert them, or we don't know like what exactly the need of that customer is. So we just send email automation, like send 100 emails on a daily basis, but we don't see like uh, whether we are getting a conversion in the marketing, like whether we are reducing the cost of acquisition of that user, or we are just spending all the money like to the gutter. And marketing is a always an money money-minded game at all point. So when coming to marketing, I would say like the first tool I would suggest is to use Mailchimp. They came up with AI. Like earlier, they were also like one of the email tracking and email delivery solution, but now they have come up with AI to change or like personalize the email content and call to action button, like everything, like from the design point of view, from a sending point of view, sending the email on a daily basis point of view. So they have done a great job. Like you can start with the, like imagine like sending cold emails to like thousands of customers, or like any existing customers that you start with, like if you have any. Else, like you can use Google Analytics on your platform, like on your website, to see the uh, analytics of like where the users are coming from. Okay, should I target India, or should I target US, or should I target Europe for that matter? So once you start understanding the analytics part of the like a product or a service that you are offering, then you can plan to like take that decision. Okay, I have to focus my ads only in Europe region. I don't want to spend money in India, because India, like I don't have like much a qualified lead or a prospect lead uh, in India. Rather, I will spend some money in Europe or like US for that matter, or any other geographic location, so that I get a return on investment on bank, like without any like hesitation, that okay, like I spent 100 rupees, I got 100 rupees back at least 100 rupees back. Uh, and coming to the targeted campaigns, I think like HubSpot and Marketo, like they, or even Salesforce for that matter, they are the pioneer in the CRM, that managing CRM, managing the marketing campaign or the sales campaign. Uh, you can use those on, they were existing before AI as well. So the AI component is what, like which is automate. Okay, like if a lead is on an ideal situation, example like someone has not reached out to the lead, it might send you a reminder saying, hey, like I hope everything is correct. Like, are you utilizing this software or this product? So it will just keep that engagement of each team, like example, there is a sales team, there is a SDR team, there are leads. So it manages like all the details, like all the link between all the teams, and it sends the proper engaged content to the particular prospect or the lead, or the qualified lead, just to close the lead. That is like one of the like marketing tool I can think of. Coming to personalization, like taking the exact need of the customer. Uh, there are a couple of, I think Drift AI was one of the tool that I have seen at one point of time. So what they do, like they take preferences. Like example, I might like maybe a $7 software to try on, but maybe Suruchi might not need that. Like Suruchi might be like, okay, give me a $3 software which can do all the jobs of a $7 software, and I need like minimum clicks, maximum output. So I think similar to that, like people like, or the system like the Drift AI or any other AI platform can personalize the marketing campaigns like based on the user need. Um, yeah, I think if you look into like 2 3 CRM systems and marketing systems, I think it will give you the return on investment for sure. And yeah, I think I don't think any other company I forgot. But and to check social media, I think there are Tweety and Tweeper. Like there are 2 3 companies who used to do data analytics, like the sentiment analysis, as Sindhu was saying. They take all the data, they find out the positive emotions and the negative emotions, and then after getting that, you can plan your marketing campaigns, thinking, okay, this part of the product is going well. Let's focus on this, like focusing marketing this part of the product, not other. I think those are the few tools and technique for getting return on investment on marketing. But marketing is very difficult to get ROI very quickly. Yep.
Okay, lovely. So, moving on to my next question would be going to Sindhu. So, as you mentioned that you've been working around, with people, and what we look at it today is the scenario of retail market. So, retail markets and are very crucial, and how a retailer can utilize AI technology to deliver uh, good customers experience, and also drive a long term growth, and optimize their own operations as well in terms of the retail market, I would ask.
Yeah, that's a great question. This is in line with what I do at Infinitrack. Well, I think a lot of things that Ajit covered right now are a bit relevant, but all the tools that Ajit covered are on the online side. So all of this will happen on the website. So once you open a browser and you probably open a website for it, to buy something, they will drop cookies and then they will track your behavior throughout the website, and they will know, people will get to know what you are like, what are the products that you want, and what is your, they can probably assign you a persona, right? And the company can also get to know how to market, what to market based on the behavior. And like you mentioned, products like Google Analytics would help you do all of this. What I do at Infinitrack, or maybe I can just give you a complete example of what I'm doing at Infinitrack, and that would actually answer most part of the question that you asked me. So what happens over here is when you bring all of this to a in-store experience. On the online, you have a browser, everything is tracked. Just drop in a cookie and get you completely tracked. But what happens if you are inside a store? You cannot add cookies on your heads, right? And we know that at the moment, every shop or every building, literally everywhere, we have CCTV cameras. So what you can do is use the CCTV camera feeds, use the videos, use AI to identify people and track them throughout the store. Or if it is a mall, track them throughout the mall. Or if it's an airport or a big complex, wherever you want to do your analysis, you take it over there, you get the CCTV feeds and track a person throughout. So now you know what a person is liking, right? And based on this, you can also decide your marketing strategy. Maybe you can do a market basket analysis based on what the person has been doing. You can do a product placement analysis. You can do your marketing strategy. Everything can be done based on the tracking. So, for example, if you say a person is buying, if they go into a clothing store, they buy men's casual wear and they're buying kids wear. This has been a pattern if you see within a store based on your historical customer data. On a online setup, what will happen is you can know based on what they're clicking and based on what they're typing and searching, you can get to know. But in a physical store, you do not know, right? So that's where this AI will help you to identify the person has gone to men's section and then he's gone to a kids section. And this is what he has purchased also. Based on the bills that you have, you can also identify this is what he has purchased. Right? So this will give you an analysis of, okay, these two products are being purchased together, and you can kind of plan your product placement inside the store. So you place both this together inside the store, or you place it a little apart so people going on the way can see something else and they pick something else. If you, after going inside the store, you see something, you might get tempted to buy it, right? So you can decide all your product placements based on the movement pattern of people inside the store, inside a physical store. You can also plan and strategize your marketing. You put in a banner in one place, your company's poster in one place, and then you put it in another place, and you can see how much of footfall both of this has brought inside your store. And then you can get to know which position is getting the most traction. You can do an A/B testing by putting your banners in different places, and you can identify which position is getting a best traction to plan your marketing strategy, plan your marketing analysis, and how to attract customers also. So this would be on the marketing side. If you to look into the mall perspective, what I could do is when you're tracking you get to know which position inside the store is inside the entire mall is have more traction, and they can plan the pricing of the pricing of the stores based on that. Maybe there is a very corner place, but it's getting a lot of people over there, a lot of attraction over there, or people moving around that place is more, so they can increase the price. And whatever place is getting less attraction, they can reduce the price, or they can do a planning to market products in the less traction places. So all these marketing strategies can be done based on these analytics. Okay, additionally, they could also do your inventory management. Let me give you the same example. A person has been going to the men's casual wear, he's going to the same kids wear, but what he's bought is only the kids wear. He did not buy anything over here. And you are seeing a repetition of this pattern among customers. A lot of people are going to the casual wear section, but they're not buying anything. So this gives you a kind of the thought that why people are coming but not buying. Maybe the product is not available, or maybe the product that you have is not to what the person likes. People want to buy it, but it is not available, right? Or the right product is not available. So you can plan the client can plan and make decisions based on that, on how to stock up things, or how to design or redesign their products so that it will get more customers and boost their sales over there. You can also use it for operation management, like how to get your place your staffs inside the store. You know which part. This could be completely live also, right? So based on that, you can get to know, okay, this place is having more people, and this place is having less people on a daily basis, or morning this place is having this many people. So you can place your staffs inside so that they can help the customer also. So it will give a better customer experience based on the staff placement also inside the store. Or since all of this can go live also, you can get live insights on how many people are there inside the store. Suppose you did not expect people to be on the kids section, so many people to be on the kids section all of a sudden, but there are people over there. So based on your live insights, you get to know that, okay, there is a sudden surge over here. Unexpectedly, you can do a reallocation backend, and you can just send a few people from this side to that side to so that they can do the management of customers on a timely manner as well. And that could in other way help your customer experience as well, right? So these are a few examples that I could quote to you on how AI can be helping you to do all your retail business on a not on the website, not on the online, but on a physical, on a retail in stores kind of a space.
Lovely.
Maybe if you'd like to add on, there are I've actually heard more of this. There are people who steal small products. Okay, so when they steal a small product, it might look small, but what if they come on repeatedly and they're stealing the same thing every day? The small becomes bigger. It could be on the cash counter side, or it could be on the customer side of stealing of things or money or whatever. All these things can also be automatically analyzed and detected, and you can throw a caution to the client beforehand. Before the person leaves the store, you can catch them on hand also.
Oh, that was a lovely thing to add, Sindhu, because I'm sure with the festive season, people would be facing that more. And if AI can help them actually detect what people are stealing or not stealing, or what are like, and and that is going to help them save their own stock and their own money. I think that's the best thing to take from this particular question, I would say, in conversation. Great. Moving on to Ajit, we would like to know how a business can leverage AI to improve their sales process and enhance lead generation, and also build some good, strong relationship and data-driven uh, decisions can be taken in terms of sales strategy and growing the sales the business process. How would you throw light on that?
Yep. So like in any company like who are looking for growth, the first point of like entry to any customer value is the customer's lifetime value. Example, I am a customer, I come to a store or I go to an website, I buy it one time, I might have bought for $1,000, but next time I don't come to the system, I have literally more cost of acquisition than like a lifetime value. Like people will put ads to get me in, but I will only buy one time or twice. But if you look into like AI systems, like I think automated reminders or automated reward system, like okay, like if you buy for 1,000 rupees, I will give you like 500 rupees like reward, like maybe like let's call like XYZ reward for buying a product, and I will keep topping it down like for that engagement to happen. So that what will happen on this basically, like you can use it in retail and website both. Like I think more of the supermarket in Bangalore, they use this reward system as of now. They don't use AI for that as of now, but I'm pretty sure they use reward system to increase the lifetime value of the any customer in that process of sales or like conversion. And coming to the data and insight, I think Sindhu was saying about, I kept note of like all those points, like understanding the market, like market basket analysis plus the product placement. I think recently I wrote one line, like I visited one of the supermarket and I didn't see any arrow mark like, okay, where is this product? Where is that product? Like, I don't know, like where is oil and I don't know, like where is like steel or brass element. So what eventually you do, like you, if you think from an mind of a child or a curious mind, like you hop onto different areas. Like you go to this section, oh, I don't find this. Like I found only what you call like oil or like shampoos or something. Then you're like, okay, well, like where is oil? Like okay, like where is like eating oil? Then you go to another section of like that particular store. Then you, if you keep going to different sections, like as Sindhu said, like the data and the CCTV, like all those are tracking your movements, and you see like which areas are getting like more hits. Like example, you can use heat map to see like, okay, this area, like the store, this area, I'm getting more customer footfall, or anything related to this time, as Sindhu mentioned. So in that way, like you can utilize those data to like sell different products. If some area is like, if you see like, if you go to any supermarket, you will see all the like gems, like Orbit, like small chocolates will be at the cash counter. That is a like intentional move to understand that customer behavior. Okay, last moment, like you get some cookies or get some chocolates and put it in your basket and take it. And there is a high price to put it there, by the way. Like people charge a lot for that. And then like if you take this data into like I think next level, I think Sindhu was saying about like theft management. I noted this point as well, like including the theft, like there is a fraud detection also. Like example, like you took out that product and you kept a like duplicate product of this. Like I just like on a same packet or like a similar packet, I'll just put a like a blank product. I think those like AI can manage fraud detection, like even if it's in online or an offline setup. I would say those can help convert sales at time. Like if you can catch like that person like right, like red-handed, like you can like save that cost and improving in the sales eventually. Then creating documents for onboarding and how to do things. Like example, like there is a outlet or there is a website or there is a company, and I don't know like how to do things, like how to apply for a leave, how to apply for an advance salary, how to apply for an product positioning. So if you think from those angles, like I think these how to documents can eventually like indirectly improve your like sales, because you will go through that FAQ or the how to document to figure out that this is how you do sales, or this is how you convert a lead, or like XYZ. Like it can be a knowledge hub type of a document. And the last and the most thing, like automating the repetitive and manual tasks. Like example, you might have seen like earlier, like there used to be a QR code, separate QR code. But if you think now, that position is now blank. Like now the QR code is embedded inside the payment POS device. So like in that way, like you don't have to keep changing like the same QR code. Like if it is like broke, or like if it is damaged, like it can be automated by a small QR code inside that app itself, like the POS app. So maybe using more automation tools to all the time consuming or like repetitive tasks, maybe organizing the like categories. Like if you somehow think about like organizing, put some shuffles and put everything into organized manner in an fashion store, I think that will be a great addition to sales as well. Like the more you automate, the more you get time to like convert the sales and keep the sales. Yeah, I think those are some of my thoughts and insights. Yeah, thanks.
Lovely, lovely. So, with this, I would like to, ask Sindhu to give some last bits and give us, a gist of what we should be doing as businesses in terms of AI, and then I will ask Ajit as well to give a gist in terms of how, businesses should be utilizing AI.
Maybe I would say AI is becoming an essential part, and Ajit rightly topped up my statement that AI is not going to replace people. It will only replace people that is not using AI. It's more like hard work versus smart working, right? People who are smart workers will replace the hard workers. The same thing will happen over here. So when you add a AI is like a small assistant sitting next to you and telling you, hey, you have missed out this. Hey, you can do this. Hey, you can do this faster. It is just a small assistant that is sitting besides you and helping you to streamline your workflow, helping you to make things faster, to plan things and make everything really easier. For example, I can tell you about this discussion also. It was planned last minute, right? So to get some more insights about all of this, all of the products, and you only told me that when you tell me the title is going to be this, I could quickly do some when I do Google, I'm going to have a lot of websites popped up and I have to read through all the websites. On the other hand, if I use a Copilot over there, it is going to throw me all of the key points that would be helpful for me to take a presentation forward, and it will be quick and faster also. So doing a planning for 1 week versus doing it in 1 day, right? So these are certain things that AI can help you. And as everybody knows at the moment that AI is going to only people with AI and who knows AI are going to be moving forward and making things faster and grow rapidly in today's lifestyle.
Lovely, lovely. Ajit, any last words about how we can, as business people, utilize AI and be cautious about it as well?
Yeah, so yeah, nice point. Like I was talking about that ethical part of AI. Like if you see, like recently, I was training one of a candidate like recently, and I asked like if you are stuck, like just search in chatbot and get the code, okay? And the next question he asked me, like, is it valid to get the code from an AI? I said, buddy, like you will save time if you understand the code anyway. Like you will understand what is written. Like if you know like a particular code, like you know like what is written in this. So it's better to not think about that ethical part of now. Like I know like people are debating about like whether it's ethical to copy paste code or ethical to do things automatically. Like as Sindhu said, like she agrees that like she did search and like on Copilot, even I do agree. Like I didn't do like everything on like without like going to like 10 websites and getting everything. I just asked 10 different questions so that I can give that clarity to the AI, and it gave me answers. And I like the point is I didn't quote AI directly. I just took that hint. I like, okay, I know this part, I know this part. Okay, then mix it up. So the point is like the ethical part comes like when you directly copy paste things like okay, AI has told XYZ, I will do only XYZ. At that point like everything goes on to that ethical usage of AI part. But I would say like AI won't replace people. Again, coming to the first point we started with, like it will only give you that extra edge to any business, any job, any function, so that things can be done more efficiently, more productively, more on a better automated way, I would say. Yeah, that's all.
Amazing, lovely. So, with that, I would like to thank both of you for sharing such lovely insights, lovely points, even a long list of tools that is in the chat with us, so we can go through them. And uh, these small bit details, I'm sure all the business people will understand how to actually use it efficiently, not unethically or ethically, or like all those questions are actually answered here. And that is has actually, I'm sure, given a lot of clarity to a lot of business owners, because I'm sure that a lot of people are skeptical about utilizing this particular technology, uh, in terms of what if people are replaced, and that question always comes up. So thank you again for this lovely clarity on such, and on a short notice, actually, you came up and gave us a long list of details and into every process actually for a business. So thank you again, and I would like to thank Visionary Women Circle and Women Entrepreneurship Development Organization as well, to actually give us this platform to sit down and have a chat like this, and have a long, good discussion about a technology which is there and it is going to be there. So thank you again. And any last words from your end? And that'll be
Yeah,
great.
thank you. Thank you to Visionary Women Circle and VDO for this platform. And it was a good time sharing my what I know and also learning from Ajit about his insights. There were certain things that I had missed out and or maybe I did not think through that he brought up over here. And it was a very good time chatting with both of you.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I think I noted more details like from retail point of view, like because I know like I have like less interest in retail, but I was just following retail recently for one of my research. But yeah, nice points. I covered most of them, like copied most of them from you, Sindhu. Thanks for that, and thanks Ruchi and Ravina, we do and PwC for like this opportunity at least. Yeah, I think thanks. That's
Thank
all.
you. Thank you so much.